All right, everybody. This is a big TTM. So, I sent to this gentleman a long time ago. Like, a long time ago. And, you guys see my last video cards. Oh, well. Uh, I'm doing double in one day. Whatever. Forget y'all. So, this TTM took like 200 and some odd days. And so I wrote to this gentleman. He's a Hall of Famer, by the way. I wrote to this gentleman for my buddy, actually, for my buddy Bruce. Um, Explained a lot of stuff to him about my buddy Bruce, which is all true, by the way. I didn't. There was no lies in what I said in my letter. I'm not gonna say it because, that's his business. That's Bruce's business. But I sent the letter to this person, expressed, about my friend and why I was sending the cards for him to sign, and I was supposed to put a donation in there for the gentleman's foundation. And when I went ahead and got all the envelope all done and everything, because I did a bunch of TTMs that night, when I put all the envelopes together and everything like that, I forgot to put I looked down, there goes the money that I was supposed to put in for the donation. I was like, dang it. I was like, well, let's just see what happens. Lo and behold, 200 plus days later, I get a letter in the mail, my return letter. And not only do I get a return letter in the mail, my buddy Bruce is messaging me telling me he's got a return letter in the mail. So, with that being said, I'm going to show you what it was. Steve Young, 49ers quarterback, played with the Buccaneers, played in the, that other league. I forgot what it was called. I think it was like ALC or something like that. I can't remember what it was called. CLA or CAL. I don't know. I don't remember. Whatever. Maybe the card might say. Nope, it just says Tampa. I sent to him. So they also sent in the letter this right here. It says your autograph is enclosed. Our best, Steve and the Forever Young team. Now, it is said that sometimes you get auto pins. I did not send direct to his foundation. I sent to a private address, and that's why it took longer, because normally if you send to his foundation with a donation, it doesn't take that long. Mine took very long, and I got it back, both signed. These are definitely authentic signed. I mean, you can see the pen stoppages and everything like that. And obviously, I mean, he came right off the card on this one, and then on this one you can actually see it fading. So there's definitely no discrepancy in that. So with that being said, also on this card it says, we sent a football card to Mr. Lean with a letter from Steve. He sent a super, super dope letter to my buddy Bruce, and that's his last name, Lean. Sent a super dope letter to my buddy Bruce, and on top of which, one of these cards were supposed to be for my buddy Bruce. Matter of fact, they both could have went to him, because what I did in my letter was I put my address, my name and my address. I always do this. I always put my name and address in the letter, and then I put my buddy Bruce's name and address. And so Steve Young took it upon himself to write a personal letter to my buddy Bruce, along with sending a super dope Hall of Fame card. Like it's just really dope Hall of Fame card, and signed it for him. And on top of which, the letter, it was a typed out letter, but at the end, it's signed and it's a real signature as well, to my buddy Bruce. And that was super, super sick and super dope of Steve Young to do that, especially when I forgot to put the donation in the envelope. I will be making up for that though, because it's only right. And I can't thank Mr. Steve Young enough for what he did in sending Bruce the letter and and a signed card, along with signing my cards. He didn't even have to do that. And he also spent his own money on the postage, which, come on, guys, we all know it doesn't cost that much, but still, it's still cool that they spent their own money on sending a letter to my buddy Bruce. So, yeah, I mean, I was blown away when I got this, and I was more blown away that the fact that they sent my buddy Bruce what they sent. So, Mr. Steve Young, thank you so much. I mean, I know you guys are like, oh my God, whatever. But it really does mean a lot. I mean, especially with my buddy Bruce, what he's gone through, and him being a really big Niner fan. Like, I know 4 people total that are big Niner fans. That I can say are true Niner fans. Not like they jumped on a bandwagon recently because they went to the Super Bowl that one time, or because they're on a bandwagon now, or whatever. I'm talking about these guys were true Niner fans as we were growing up. This was their team, while my team was the Carolina Panthers. So he's one of the 4. But yeah, with that, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this Hall of Fame TTM and the story. I mean, yeah, that's something I can give you guys, man. Steve Young. Awesome stuff. All right, everybody, you guys have a good one.